Renzo gang, what's going on? Today, I told you I was going to bring you another death battle. Now, this one is an old one, and I'm pretty sure you guys probably might have never seen this one. That's an old one. This one is Balrog versus TJ Combo. And I'm pretty sure you guys probably don't know who TJ Combo is. So, TJ Combo, he's a boxer from the video game Killer Instinct. For those that have played Killer Instinct. And of course, Balrog, he's a boxer from Street Fighter. Everybody knows Street Fighter. And honestly, my favorite video game boxer of all time, I'm just saying Steve Fox from Tekken. No shade to Balrog and TJ Combo, but Steve Fox is my opinion is the best. The best. But you know what? This ain't about him. This is another death battle. And I really appreciate you guys showing me so much love on these death battles. I appreciate you all. And it seemed like you guys love the death battles, so I'm gonna keep giving you death battles. I'm gonna have to go back and look at like a lot of death battles, from the past, and I think I've seen some like live action type death battles. I think I'm gonna do those too because I've seen a couple of them. One of them I've seen Tommy Oliver, the R.I.P. to Tommy Oliver, Jason David Frank. He fought Ryu and Scorpion in two of his as the Green and Black Ranger. And honestly, I'm gonna start looking up some more, death battles, even if they have the live animation ones that's not really death battles. I'm gonna look for those as well because obviously you guys love the death battles, so I'm gonna keep giving you death battles, and I love death battles, so I'm gonna keep giving you death battles. So with that being said, we're gonna dive right on into this one. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this one, even though you weren't expecting another one. But I'm giving it to you anyway, just because I love y'all. So with that being said, Renzo gang, let's go. Let's get it. Hey, hey, hey. All right, let's go.
Thousands of years ago, one Greek guy punched another Greek guy, and then they just turned it into a sport.
Indeed, boxing is one of the
Literally.
oldest Olympic sports and has since been refined and perfected over nearly 3,000 years.
Wow.
And today we're pitting two of gaming's toughest boxers head to head.
Balrog, the crazy buffalo from Street Fighter.
And TJ Combo, the hard-hitting champ from Killer Instinct. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
The movie
And
was
it's our
terrible.
job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Personally, I think Balrog is going to win.
Boxer.
I don't really know too much on TJ
Gambler.
Combo.
Cheater.
So-
Heavyweight champ Balrog has been called many things. Merciful was never one of them.
Hard to blame him given his rough upbringing. Born and raised in a ghetto neighborhood, the young brawler-to-be had one goal.
Oh yeah, and also for those that don't know that or probably don't even care, but Balrog, he's the video game version of Mike Tyson, obviously. Because at first he was going to be called Mike Bison, but due to, the legal stuff, they just switched his name to Balrog.
To leave his poor family and taste that sweet, sweet American dream. You know, the boozing, gambling, and womanizing kind of dream.
Boxer, he's a slugger.
Uproot at
definitely.
heart, Balrog learned early on that he had a gift for roughing others up. A gift which he soon turned into a professional boxing career.
Does that really
Okay, Blade.
surprise anyone, though? I mean, look at the guy. His skin can barely even contain his own muscles.
At 6'4" and 298 pounds, Balrog is a monster. Compared to real-life boxers, Balrog would be the second largest heavyweight champion in the entire history of the sport.
Good lord.
Talk about a beast. He makes good use of that size and strength as he specializes in slugger-style boxing.
Yeah,
Out
he's
of the
definitely a
four
slugger.
generally accepted styles of boxing, sluggers are the most straightforward. They sacrifice mobility and finesse in favor of unwavering perseverance and terrifying brute force.
And Balrog embodies this style to a T. Sluggers are great at taking lots of hits without going down, and then KOing their opponents with just a couple big punches.
Yep.
In Balrog's case, his dashing punches let him come in swinging. His screw smash uppercut is so brutal, it can power through other attacks. But Balrog's strength really shines with his famous Gigaton blow, or with his incredibly deadly turn punch, if he's able to hit anything with it, that is. The longer he
Yep.
tenses his arm up for, the more powerful the move gets.
While all these moves are fair game in the rules of boxing,
I used to hate fighting this
fairness is
Balrog.
the last thing Balrog cares about.
Damn, this freaking guy is crazy. I mean, really, look at those eyes. That's the same look old Grandpappy Boomstick had every time he came home with some fresh poultry dinner. Till the damn chickens got him.
Unfortunately, his victory was short-lived. When he returned to the ring, he ended up killing his opponent. With his
Yep.
career ruined, Balrog returned to the life of gambling, booze, and women.
Man, he got to kill a guy and drink all day? Talk about living the life. But B-Rog wasn't done flexing his
Bruh.
fighting skills. He joined the crime syndicate Shadaloo and basically punched his way up to become its founder's right-hand man. And who wouldn't want somebody as rough and tough as Balrog at their side?
Especially since he's so strong, he once killed an elephant with just one punch. See
Good
this one?
God.
His name's Kodal. Balrog killed his best friend.
Good friggin' elephants had it coming for years. Never shut up. And someone always loses on Dawson's stage.
Elephants commonly use their skulls
Dawson.
to knock down trees, meaning they can withstand a force of at least 10,000 pounds. The strongest punch ever recorded comes from heavyweight champ Frank Bruno with a force of 1,420
Good God.
pounds. A dangerous amount of strength to be sure, but still only 1/7 of Balrog's potential.
But Balrog wouldn't be a true slugger if he couldn't take a beating. He battled the sumo wrestler E. Honda, and the two fell off a cliff, and they both survived.
We know this fight takes place in Thailand and on a cliff overlooking a river. This area is very similar to the northern Kwai Yai River, which can be more than 300 feet wide. By
Wow.
comparing that to the width of the river as seen here, we can estimate the cliff to be 1,272 feet high.
But while
Interesting.
Balrog may have the raw power of a slugger, he's got all the downsides that come with it too.
A smart enough opponent could potentially predict and counter his attacks. This is how he lost to other street fighters like Dudley and Alex.
Yeah, he's not the brightest shed
I'd
in the tool, if you know what I
Never
mean.
cheered for
Tool
Dudley.
shed.
You're a tool. After
I've never cared for Dudley. Why are you there? I've never cared
Shadaloo's
for
head
Dudley.
honcho was defeated, Balrog got a
Especially that guy, Dan. Why are you in the game? Why?
promotion and ran the whole crime syndicate himself until he ran the whole organization into the ground.
Probably a few too many blows to the head.
But hey, we're not here to test his management skills. Balrog's been out of the ring for years, but today he's here to show he's still got what it takes to win. At the end of the day, you gotta respect the crazy buffalo.
Crazy buffalo.
I can almost smell the money now. If I can pull this off, I'll be on Easy Street forever.
The crazy buffalo.
Standing 6'1" and
Okay.
weighing 220
TJ Combo.
pounds, TJ Combo is the definition of a champion.
But he didn't start out that way. Born to a poor family on the Texas coast, Tyler Johnson Garrett was in for a rough road to fame and glory. TJ didn't have
Oh,
much,
boxing.
but he
Okay,
did
that's a
have
style.
boxing.
TJ's dad trained him to box, and he joined a junior league when he was 12 years old, where he promptly lost.
But instead of learning from his mistakes and trying again the next year, TJ replaced the padding in his glove with a roll of quarters and got
Wow.
his revenge with one savage blow. If he learned anything that day, it was only how good it felt to win.
Well, the junior league didn't exactly agree, so they kicked him out. For the rest of his childhood, he was in and out of trouble. But unwilling to give up, TJ eventually took what little he owned to start a new life at a boxing gym in Chicago as a janitor. Hey, you gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
Check this out.
TJ's love for boxing never died.
I hate that
Every dollar
saying you got to start somewhere, even though it is true. Because one of my coworkers said this to me, when I told her that, I finally have a YouTube channel. And she literally was like, well, you got to start somewhere. And I'm like, well, you know what? You are right. And, it's crazy now when people say that, like, back then, I'm like, that used to sound so stupid to me. But now it's a part of life. You got to start somewhere. Like, you're never going to start, at the top. You're gonna start. You gotta start from the bottom and work your way up. And sometimes me being impatient, that it does irk my nerves. Sometimes, especially when I'm putting in all the hard work and I feel like my hard work is going in vain. But you know, like I said, you got to start somewhere, and that happens. That's a part of life, especially with being a man. You got to be able to adapt, and you got to be able to, fight through the struggles. And sometimes it's hard, especially as men. It's hard for us, And I'm rambling, but let's get back to it.
He earned was spent on boxing lessons, every spare minute studying legends like Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali.
You could say he was really cleaning it up in the ring until he finally got a shot at the heavyweight championship.
Like his hero Ali, TJ fights using an outboxer style, staying outside an opponent's reach with evasive maneuvers and taking advantage of missed swings.
And TJ's go-to attack is his mighty power line. Wait a minute, isn't that the band
Ew,
from a
what is
Goofy
that?
movie?
Is that a
No.
spider?
Oh, it's a straight punch that knocks even the toughest opponents backward. His tremor punch is a flying overhand attack that can hit the ground so hard it creates a shockwave that knocks
I
people
kind of
off
like
their
TJ
feet.
Combo.
And he can even send them skyward with his vortex uppercut.
But his fighting style goes beyond mere punches. His flying knee is good for aggressively closing in on opponents, and his shoot toss sets them up for his famous combos.
That's where he got the nickname
All-
TJ Combo.
All these boxes
That
in
how
these
you
games
got your
dirty.
nickname, Boomstick?
Steve too.
Nickname? What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, never mind. Through years of hard work and dedication, TJ eventually won the heavyweight championship. At last, fame, fortune, and glory were in his hands. And then they all went to his head. TJ got lazy, blowing his prize money on parties,
Good for him.
and ignoring his training until he lost the title.
Ah,
course.
shoot. Man, this poor guy just can't keep it together, can he?
That's when the world-dominating mega corporation Ultratech,
Nobody
aka
likes to
Evil
train,
Walmart,
especially in combat
offered
sports.
TJ an
Nobody likes to train.
experimental
I don't even
surgical
really like
procedure
training
to
like
put
that.
him back
Well,
on
I haven't
top.
gotten a chance to.
And
I've been on
TJ
the fight team.
remembered the
so-
lesson he learned long ago. If all else fails, just cheat shamelessly.
Ultratech fused titanium implants into TJ's arms, drastically increasing his striking power. Within 6 months, TJ won his title back and held it for 20 years. But Ultratech
Wow.
wanted a favor in return.
They waited 20 whole years to cash in the favor? Nobody's that patient.
Ultratech had a new product, a robot warrior they wanted to showcase in a battle against the boxing champ. They
Full
left
door.
TJ with one word of instruction: lose.
But TJ smashed it to pieces in front of a live audience because screw perfectly legal long-term business contracts.
In response, Ultratech exposed TJ for the cheater he was, and thus he was banned from boxing. Again. But this time, TJ refused to go out in disgrace.
So he ripped the metal right out of his arms with his bare hands.
Ugh.
Like a badass.
Or a complete idiot. But by some extreme luck, Ultratech's experimentation left him with a minor healing factor, which ensured his arms weren't ruined forever. What's more, he also learned he could enter a berserker mode, which enables him to move and punch faster when in desperate situations.
Well, robo arms or not,
Okay.
TJ is one impressive fighter. His punches can launch heavy enemies like Fulgore over 13 feet into the air. And holding the championship for 20 years is way longer than the world record.
Currently, the longest held heavyweight title belongs to Joe Louis, whose reign lasted 11 years, 8 months, and 8 days. TJ defended his title for nearly twice that length.
Plus, TJ's got plenty of experience outside the ring. Without implants, he's defeated the Secret Agent Orchid, the upgraded Warbot Fulgore Mark II, and killed multiple Ultratech super dinosaurs. That's right, this is a boxer who kills frickin' velociraptors on the regular.
TJ
And he's
Combo was
obviously very
nice.
resilient to pain, like when he survived jumping out of an Ultratech skyscraper. Based on the amount of time it takes other unfortunate visitors to fall from the top floor, this building must be 1,162 feet tall.
But we all know this boxing champ never had a perfect record. He lost fights to Glacius, the ice alien, and twice was outmatched by squads of Ultratech super soldiers.
Also, while TJ's outboxer style is quick and resilient,
Glacius.
it can be overwhelmed by an aggressive enough opponent. If he gets overconfident, he's sure to lose an important fight sooner rather than later.
But since being outed, he's determined to prove his skill is all natural. It's gonna take a lot to bring down a champion like TJ Combo.
And don't think for a moment that I'll let anything get in my way. Because if you give me that moment, I win.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
But first, it wouldn't be a boxing match without some food to go along. So here's how you get your hand.
The ingredients are perfectly proportioned. Battle.
You'll love how
He can beat the best of the best.
He's screwed.
All right, let's get it.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing our first fighter. He's big.
I'm glad they had him in the boxing ring. Yo, this is probably the most legit, straight up death battle I've seen so far.
Now for his challenger. A heavyweight champion with a shady history who's here to prove he can beat the best of the best, even without awesome metal arms. He's TJ Combo!
Man, think you got what it takes to beat the champ? You won't even make it to round 2, wimp.
Don't sleep on him, Balrog.
Here we go!
The man killed dinosaurs. You know you killed him.
And Balrog starts strong and ferocious. Better stay out of his way, TJ. TJ's quick, but Balrog is clearly overwhelming.
I love this. This is a good straight up fight.
Just like that, Balrog puts Combo in the corner. And here he comes for the follow-up. TJ is now in a good spot. Whoa, wait a minute. Did TJ just turn this around? Incredible! Out of nowhere, Balrog's the first to fall.
Annoying bastard. I'll break you like a rag doll.
That's the bell, ending round 1.
Thought we were gonna make it a round 2,
Balrog
Balrog.
clearly have the reins in this fight, but I'd say TJ proved he can give as good as he gets. Moving into round 2. I think this is too close to call.
What you got, huh?
Okay, this is good, man. I like this.
Whoa! A dirty move from Balrog. Whoa! That's
Bruh.
not appropriate.
Come on, Tiny. Just you and me.
Bring it on, asshole.
Let's go, TJ Combo.
They won't stop. How long can this go?
Bro, I like this death battle. I like this.
You won't hear the full 10 count! Why don't you go to hell?
I can't believe it! Combo's down! This could be over!
Uh-oh. He ain't done.
TJ's back up with his last breath!
This is a good straight up fight. I like this.
Holy jumping giblets! TJ Combo takes the title in absolutely brutal fashion!
Bro, that was a good death battle.
Excuse me, I've got a hurl. KO!
Whoa! It's just like Rock'em Sock'em Robots! Only I don't think
That was
his
a good
head's
death battle.
getting reattached.
That was probably
This
the
was
best
an
straight up death
extremely
battle I've
close
ever
bout.
seen.
In fact, both fighters were evenly matched in a lot of unexpected ways.
Being a slugger, Balrog was obviously used to having the strength advantage, but TJ actually had him matched.
Recall how Balrog's punch killed an elephant whose skull could withstand 10,000 pounds of force, or 44,482 newtons. In comparison, TJ's Vortex Punch is capable of hitting opponents at a minimum of 13.4 feet into the air.
Wow,
Even
that's
if they weigh as
insane.
much as 550 pounds like Fulgor. To launch something that heavy with just a punch would require 44,820 newtons of force.
Dang, that's close, and that's not even TJ's strongest punch. Even their ability to take hits were pretty similar, like Balrog falling off of the cliff or TJ jumping out of the Ultratech skyscraper, both of which were at similar heights.
Luckily for TJ, analyzing real-life boxing trends revealed his inherent advantage over Balrog. The popular triangle theory of boxing, also called the rock-paper-scissors theory, claims that sluggers such as Balrog naturally struggle against outboxers like TJ.
Yeah, slugger punches are really strong, but they're predictable and require more energy. So a good
Yeah,
outboxer
that
can
is
just
true.
keep his distance, capitalizing on mistakes, and then wear the slugger down over time until the opportune chance for a knockout blow.
Obviously, it's called a theory for a reason. Every boxer is different. However, when applied at a very fundamental level, the triangle theory holds weight.
Like when Ali took the title from slugger George Foreman in the famous Rumble in the Jungle by using those outboxer tactics.
And don't forget, TJ kept a heavyweight title for over 20 years. Despite how closely matched their power and durability were, TJ's speed, tactics, and experience won the match by permanent knockout.
Yeah.
You could say TJ had the instinct for this fight, and it was a killer.
The winner is TJ Combo.
Man, that was probably the best straight up death battle I've ever seen. That was probably the best one. It was straight hand to hand combat, no special powers, there were just two human beings fighting in a boxing ring, two boxers, a slugger and an outboxer. I love that one. I love that one. And I hope you guys enjoyed this one because I was definitely investing in this one. This is a very good death battle. I love this one. I loved it. As you can tell, I loved it. Post some comments down below. Let me know what you thought. If you want to see some more death battles, hit that like button, share, and subscribe. And comment down below which one you want me to look for, and I'll get it for you. Renzo gang, I got y'all. I got y'all, Renzo gang. You feel me? So we out. I'll see you next time, maybe with another death battle.